What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5, Musically Madness. And I know, family, before I hear from you guys, I know I shouldn't be smoking a cigarette. Hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Friday, wherever you might be, and I hope that I can make your evening a little more enjoyable. You join me for another episode of Musically Madness, guys. This show is just really kind of, it's music and my passion for music, but as anyone can tell you that's viewed the show before, I fall down random rabbit holes constantly and just give you guys stories about my life and my passion for staying positive and being upbeat. I hope I'm not talking too loud, guys. I tend to do that when I'm blaring Maroon 5 in my ears, the typical pre-show routine. So don't see anyone in the actual chat room right now or viewing. Hopefully Bud will get in here soon. It was nice having him and Marianne and a couple other people. But if not, it's still going to have a great time, and you guys can always view it afterwards because this broadcast will be uploaded to YouTube immediately following the conclusion of the show. So I'm really not going to go over a lot of this stuff I discussed in the last episode as far as future episodes. I do need to try to get to some of those, but I've been having so much fun doing the live feeds that I just decided to do another one back to back. That's not going to happen very often because I'm going to be working a whole lot next week. But already, guys, random tangent. So again, guys, welcome to the show. You guys can email me, drpragency@gmail.com or musically.tributes@aol.com. Also, follow me on Instagram or on Musically @Ramsey, Texas. And this episode is called Live and On Time. Bud was giving me a hard time earlier. But I'm pretty much on time tonight. I mean, I'd say within 15, 20-minute range, I'm on time. And that's pretty good for me considering I've been up to 2 hours late on going live. So, again, guys, if y'all have a request for me to perform on Musically or trying to do on my guitar as far as an acoustic cover, just let me know. Just right over here in this chat box. If you guys are viewing through Google Hangouts, I'm not sure what it looks like if you're viewing it through YouTube. I doubt that there's a chat there, but you guys can also message me on Facebook Messenger for those that are viewing questions or requests, but I'll probably just answer like verbally instead of actually typing a text reply to you guys. So let's see. Again, guys, I'm going to probably play some guitar for y'all. And as usual, there's no like show notes. I know I've spoken to Bud about actually putting show notes together like I would for some of my podcasts, but I did not get around to doing that today. But I will definitely play some guitar for you guys today. I'm very, very, very happy about the fact that the guitar is, for the most part, staying in tune. This lighting seems a lot better. Thank you, Bud, for the idea of moving that lamp a little bit and pushing it that direction so that we could have better lighting. Hopefully the audio is good. I noticed that when it's uploaded to YouTube, sometimes it can be choppy and trying to catch up and makes it sound like I'm talking really fast and or singing really fast. But I'm hoping it will come across good tonight. I actually messed with the audio settings. Here's one of those other dork things, guys. I told y'all last time. It's not going to be the last time I talk about dorky issues, but I'm trying to record it at a different bit. I'm recording at 24-bit instead of the 16-bit, and I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. And instead of like the 4100 megahertz, it's being recorded at 4800. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. One day at a time, as I said and always say, and learn as we go. Learn as we go. So, again, guys, hope y'all are having a wonderful night. For those that don't have Musically, I highly recommend getting it. If you guys are music fans, it's, I mean, basically just a lip syncing app, and I have family and friends that think I'm nuts about it. I mean, I enjoy it. I really love performing songs. I love singing. I love playing guitar, and really I love everything to do with music. Again, just a little background for those that don't know, the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds album is really what got me started on doing these episodes. What really got me started on Musically is I had it on my phone for a while until I finally opened it up and used it. And after that first post, I had no idea I was going to become so hooked, and that, you know, nearly 2,000 posts later, that I'd still be just truly hooked on this app. Kind of like how I am with Maroon 5. But anyways, side note already. So again, guys, please get the app. Please follow me. Please subscribe. more than anything else, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's going to be the best way for you guys to know not only when I'm live, but when new episodes are up of the Trio Tracks tributes, or the First Take reels, or the musically album tributes, anything like that. And really just anything that I put up on YouTube, you guys will be notified if you subscribe, and please pass this along to your friends. So, all right, guys. Well, since nobody is in here, I am probably going to do a couple musically clips to begin the show, and hopefully my phone will cooperate with me. We'll just have to see. It's a day-by-day thing, really more like an hour-by-hour thing with this thing, and I'm hoping it'll work so that I can perform some musically clips before I get into the high that is me playing a guitar. And I'd forgotten how much I love doing it, and had missed it so much until I actually had that guitar in my hand yesterday performing last night live. And that was a blast last night. And thank you, Bud, for being part of that and watching live, because the interaction there made it a little bit more enjoyable on my part. And I hope I was able to entertain you as well. So let me try to open this real quick, guys, and we'll take it from there. Let me see here. What else I know I wanted to mention something, but I, as usual, don't remember what it was. The next episode I will put out, and I said I wasn't going to really mention this stuff, but one episode I would really like to get out, because there's a whole lot of them, is the First Take reels on Clay Walker, and I'm going to try to get to that tonight after I post this broadcast and make sure everything looks clean and clear. And if you guys go back and watch the last episode, I've added annotations as far as when certain covers are put in there, or acoustic songs that I play, the original content that I play, and some other side notes. So that should help, and I'll try to put that at the intro as well, as far as in the description, so you guys can just kind of scroll right through it and get to certain parts if you'd like to. Not the distraction, guys. It's Good to Be Alive is blaring in my ears right now, and love that song. Upbeat, talk about upbeat. I love positive messages, guys. I love positive messages. So let me see real quick about what songs I can do for you guys. I might just shoot really anything. Let's see here. Something I haven't done in a while, or something that might be, let's see, maybe some Jason Mraz. And again, guys, as you can see, like when I try to type things, like certain buttons don't push, so I'm having to like go into a notepad to type it and then copy and paste over. Sorry, another dork lesson already, just a few minutes into the show. But let me just do that real quick, and then we will move on with the show. Again, guys, if you want to check out the clips that I did do live yesterday, they are now housed in the normal section for the Musically Madness live track clips, and those are on. If you want to check those out, feel free to. I know it's Okay, let me see. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now, bud? At least I'm glad you were letting me know that, because I wouldn't have even known that the feed wasn't live. I don't know what's going on. Okay, sound is working. No video yet? Irritating, man. Video's working? Okay, cool. Is it pretty clear? Okay, guys. Well, now that I'm live, thank you, bud, for letting me know that, because I would have been going through the whole episode and literally been talking to no one, and there just would have been a black screen. And I don't know how this is going to end up on YouTube. There might be a complete chaos of a mess at the very beginning, but okay. Again, guys, it's not even again, because I'm finally live. So welcome to episode madness. You guys can email me, drpragency@gmail.com or musically.tributes@aol.com. Feel free to follow me on Instagram @RamseyTexas, or follow me on Musically @RamseyTexas. And hope you guys are having a wonderful night wherever you guys might be. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me. Again, guys, I say that all the time, and it's when it's just me, but yes. The strangeness of Denton Ramsey shines through when I go live, guys. And this thing is not working properly, bud. It's ridiculous. I think I need to jam some more Maroon 5 into my ears to get me back in this zone and get me out of this funk that I was in. It was showing me as being live, and I wasn't. So it's all right. Episode 0 was meant for my frustration being aired out on YouTube and then making things so difficult. So if y'all want to hear that, y'all can go back and listen to it. But explicit, guys. It's explicit. Okay. Jamming some Love Somebody, guys. I just... even when the frustration shines through. I try not to get irritated about anything anymore. I positive constantly, if at all possible. Typical routine, bud. Yeah, baby. Maroon 5. Always. Love it. All right, guys. I'm going to try to record a quick Musically clip, and then I'll get to me playing guitar, and we'll take it from there. So, well, but since you're the only one in the room, and you can message me on Facebook, you don't have to be through the actual chat room and the Google Hangouts, but do you have any requests for me to do on Musically? I will look it up and try to do so right now for you, if so. I'm going to have to reopen the app anyway, so while I'm doing that, if you want to send me a request to... I don't know. Yeah, well, obviously you didn't hear me earlier. I was going to ask you, but I'm recording at a different level tonight. Total dorkness, but I'm doing 24-bit 4800 megahertz instead of the 16-bit 4100, and I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference. I know you told me yesterday that the audio quality was good. Well, what I'm doing on, yes, thank you, bud. What I'm doing on Musically, guys, for those that are new to the show, is I'll be looking up a song that you guys want me to perform. All Musically is just a lip syncing app. It gives you 15 seconds to perform. And what I'll be doing is I'll look up a song, any song you guys want, and I'll play through it once so I can see where I need to come in and start singing. And then I'll just hit record and run with it. I mean, a lot of these, I had barely heard the artist when I put things together, like the Jason Derulo stuff was freaking hilarious, guys. If y'all want to go back and watch those, I mean, extremely humorous. The Bruno Mars ones were straight up fun and funny. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing on Musically. And I mean, you can see what it is. I mean, it's just, again, it's a lip syncing app, and you just jump on there and go to town. We got to follow a lot of rules when I go live on YouTube, guys. The one thing about going live is, I know, bud. The one thing about going live, though, is I cannot really perform as far as singing out loud. I can't unplug my headphones and actually allow you guys following the rules involving copyright and stuff like that for these artists. And protect the last episode, songs like Daughters by Jason Mraz is highly protected. Ollie Murs also has a couple that are very highly protected. that really can't even be performed by a cover band on stage, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and we're towing the lines, and we want to make sure to follow the rules so YouTube won't kick us off, or I won't get in any kind of trouble with the record companies. They already have flagged me enough with my episodes, and I've honestly run into some issues there, guys. And so we're towing the line as much as possible. Breaking, I will some guitar for you guys. I will do some covers that I know I am allowed to do, and I'll definitely play some original content for you guys as well. So rabbit hole, I'm out of it. What I was trying to explain is what I do on Musical.ly, and I'm going to do that real quick for you guys. So, Bud, do you have a request for Musical.ly? It can be anything. If you want to make it humorous or something crazy, just let me know. I'll do it. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Let's see here. Crazy, these shows. That's what's crazy. I mean, you talk about crazy. My OCD butt freaking goes nuts when I put this stuff together. It's like packets and packets and packets with songs that I've already played and things like that. So I mean, this was, for example, the first take reels for Sister Hazel was this performed when I first got the app, guys. Like, wow. Anyways, yeah, big rabbit hole there, guys. Big rabbit hole there. So I'm gonna go ahead and perform something. I know it's crazy, Bud. I know it's crazy. I know that I can be crazy at times. Like, here's the one for Ollie Murs that I did, and I have even more. I have an archive, as I would call it, in a folder over here that's just filled with like the first probably 1,000 videos or clips that I uploaded to Musical.ly. And again, I've lost track. I don't even know how many I'm at now, and I'm still trying to go catch up because a lot of them are still labeled as private, and I need to make all of them public. I need to make all of them public. For those that don't know, I love Maroon 5, so if I ever start going off on a Adam Levine Maroon 5 tangent, it's typical. It's pretty normal, at least for me. So all right. In the meantime, while I wait to hear back from Bud, and maybe you've already replied to me, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the screen the entire time. But for a request, and I'm going to look up Jason Mraz real quick and try to do one of his songs if I can get it to load properly. And we will. Let's do that. Let me see. Weezer. Again, guys, all you have to do on this app is just open it up, and you got a button or find a song, and then just type it in, and they have. They're very, very in depth. I was very impressed. Okay, I'll do Your Body Is Wonderland too. Let me write these down so I won't forget. Let's see. Island in the Sun. Body is a Wonderland. And all you do is look up the song, and then you can play it ahead of time too, guys. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a major glare, at least on my end. But you can hit play on the left-hand side, so you can listen to the song before you choose to go with that one. And then once you click it, you can actually go through and edit to where it comes in, as far as where you feel comfortable coming in, is what I would say. Or if you're a weird dork like me, you said you can do 2 clips, and instead of having a 15-second clip, you can have a 30-second clip of the song that you're performing. So I thought Island in the Sun would come up with me just typing in Weezer closer towards the top, but I'm still scrolling through it, but trying to find it. I have no doubt that it's in here and on this app. And whoa, my phone is acting trippy right now. Again, it's very typical for it to do. Wow, I mean, I'm like scrolling halfway through this, and I still have Island in the Sun has still not popped up. It's ridiculous. It's one of their best songs, and I might have to go type it into a notepad app and then type it in over here. So I apologize for the technical difficulties on this show already. It didn't happen in episode 4. Episode 4 is probably one of the cleanest I've had, and Bud was one person. He's the one person such a loyal fan, Bud. Golly, I'm telling you, This is what I'm having to do, by the way, Bud, and anyone else for that matter that's watching even later. I'm having to go into a notepad on my phone and type in stuff because I can turn my phone sideways to type it, because certain buttons like the N, the J, the F do not come across, and I can't type it in on the Musical.ly app. It's annoying, but it is not doing it for me to actually say that it can't be done. So don't tell Denton it can't be done, because I'll find a way to make it happen. So, all right, guys, I'm typing this in right now, and then I will perform Island in the Sun real quick. And again, these go pretty quick. It's a lot quicker than when I'm actually playing guitar, as Bud can attest to last night. I mean, I was jamming for a while. I'd, again, forgotten how much I love playing guitar. And it's a high that is honestly almost indescribable. And that's to believe, because I explain almost anything with some kind of word choice or words, and it's hard for me to describe the feeling I get when I play on stage. It's absolutely an amazing feeling. I love playing on stage. I love performing. I love playing guitar. So here we go. Island in the Sun, found it. I'm going to see where it comes in here. Yeah, they are, Bud. Love this song. Great suggestion, man. Great suggestion. Let's see here. So you guys can see again what I'm doing. What you do next is once you pick the song you want, you can go through and it shows where it's coming through. Again, guys, once you do decide to go ahead and record it, this little thing's not going to show up at the bottom, so you won't necessarily know where you are. A lot, it just comes in randomly. It doesn't come in at like the beginning of the song or anything like that. So let me listen to this real quick, guys, and then I will perform it. All right, here we go. Countdown timer's begun. We'll see how that turns out. It's hard to tell because this is kind of choppy. Sorry for you, guys. And I'm just save this as private for now. I will upload these after the show, and we'll see how they turn out. Again, guys, I just upload these as is. Sometimes they're terrible. It's stuff that I wouldn't normally put up anywhere, but for you guys, I'm just doing that because I want y'all to see what goes into the process. As I've said in other episodes, I don't timer fast to actually hold down that little middle record button, because if your finger comes off at any point in time, it just throws everything off. But it's easier for me to know exactly when I'm coming in by pushing that record button than watching the timer, because it's hard. Is it like 1, 0? Like, when does it actually start recording? So a lot of times my words are off when I'm doing the countdown timer, but I'm getting a little bit more used to using the timer, because that's what I'm having to do now, especially with the issues that are with my phone. So all right, guys, let me do this other one real quick. I'm going to do Your Body is a Wonderland real quick, and then I will start playing some songs on guitar for y'all. So here we go. Man, the U, the anything's not. Most people would be like, I'm just not going to work on this, and no, I know other. But by the way, I tried to go live from my iPhone today on a Hangouts, and it was not working properly. Now I'm sure there's a way to do it, and the quality on the iPhone is hands down like night and day difference compared to this laptop and the quality you guys are getting, especially in terms of video, but audio is as well. And Bodies of Wonderland. Wow. Just wow. Wow, guys. Get through this. Done. Copy and paste. Copy. Back to Musical.ly. Again, you just hit that center button, and then I can't really show y'all. The glare is so bad. But then you hit the pick music, and once you hit the pick music, there's a search function at the very top. And for people whose phones work normally, you just type in whatever you're looking for. For my crazy butt, I have to like copy and paste, and then you put in your Bodies of Wonderland. It's cutting me out. Great. Well, that could be the way it's being recorded, or it could just be this feed because it's been. I've had issues from the get you where the laptop is positioned, all sorts of stuff. But we'll get through this. I'll get to the point where I've got it down, and it didn't do that yesterday. Well, all right. Then what I might do is after this episode, we might make it real short and then just go live again. And I can change that in the main settings. I changed that in my computer settings, not anywhere like on Hangouts or anything like that. So let me see. All right, so picking your Bodies of Wonderland. I'm going to listen through to where it comes in and where I need to start singing. All right. So I'm going to record now. Again, so you get, if you can't see, I'm going to maybe try it further back here, but if you can't see, what you do after you do this is you hit the record button if you just want to hold it down. But you have to hold it down the whole time, which I kind of think is stupid. I wish you could just hit it and then it records. But what I'm going to be doing is hitting this timer button, and it'll count down a timer from 5 all the way to. And I'm going to go ahead and record this one real quick for you guys. So here we go. So we'll see how that ends up. That one is actually somewhat showing what ends up you guys will see after you guys perform the song. And then you can edit it. You can actually dial it around. Honestly, you can do that, hit that edit button if you weren't recording at the very beginning. If you're recording somewhere in between, that's what I would recommend to you guys. If you guys are not sure on your timing, you can record in between, and that way you have a little bit of like each track can come in. So anyways, random rabbit hole, guys. Random rabbit hole. Then I'm going to immediately just jump on some guitar songs, guys, and I'll take requests there as well. First, I'm going to play a couple of originals. I'm definitely going to play Want to Know How. As I told Bud yesterday and anyone that watched the show, because I saw it had a decent number of views that were seen not live, then you guys know that I need to get a capo. So, see, that's ridiculous. It's got to be the feed itself, but and I will work on positioning this thing properly. I will say, if you can't hear me clearly right now, Bud, that the Wi-Fi I'm working on here at Astro Motel is far my deal, and I maybe work on something like where it works best in this room as far as the quality is concerned, and maybe we can get that down pat. So, all right, guys. First song I'm gonna perform for you guys is original called "Wanna Know How." Normally, this is played with a capo. I think, guys, I do this. I need to get. That was the point of the story. Is I need to get a capo, and I will hopefully get one within the next week so that I can start doing a more wider range of songs and covers for you guys, as well as original works. So. Sounds pretty close in tune, right? So. Searching through life, don't know where to begin. Just asking for help from my God and my friends. My world's changing now, but I'll take on the change. Oh yeah, life's a trip in waves. Whoa yeah. Whoa yeah. I wanna know how, wow, wow. You wanna know how, wow, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. Wow, 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 yeah. So road up, what's coming next? Taking bricks in the wall and just hope for the best. A life lost in darkness, a life left behind. I'm now in a world and a constant rewind. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I wanna know how, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Taking on a new job in a brand new city. All part of a plan so much bigger than me. My life is a dream that will one day come true. And that's when my life will turn all to you. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. I wanna know how. Yeah, wanna know how, wow, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. Yeah, wanna know how, wow, wow. Whoa, yeah. Want to know how, guys? Original piece of work that I wrote. Shoot, it was a while back. Because when I was living in Demopolis, Alabama, I think it was around 2004 that I wrote that song, and that's actually the last song I wrote. I need to get on the ball and write some new material. I've got a plethora of actual lyrics, but no chords to them right now. Yes, I will check the quality of stuff when it does upload, Bud, and we'll see how good or bad or in between this ends up, and move on from there. And again, I'm looking at all of this, guys, as a learning experience. I have learned more about the technical side of things, networking and recording at certain bits and megahertz and stuff that I could ramble on about for ages, and you guys would still be like, what is he talking about? So I'm just going to stop where I am before I get too deep into this rabbit hole. But what I was going to show you guys is, again, I have lyrics galore, guys, like lyrics galore. A lot of these, again, were written a while back, and I want to show you some of those. Those were written for my ex-wife, and those are more personal. But this is some more recent material, actually, that I did write. This was written in on July 25th, 2015. It's a song. Well, it's not a song yet. I more so call it poems at this point in time, because all it is just verses and choruses. And this one's called A Million Tears. There's another one called Zelda Well. There's another one called Runaway. There's another one called Road Maps. Another one called Half My Heart. Another one called With You for Eternity, and another one called Room 132, Dreams Do Come True. random tangents, and I don't even want to tell you guys what's going on in my brain right now. It's ridiculous. Normally I do just spit it right out and no filter, and that's still going to occur at times. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to lie to you guys and tell you guys that it's not. See, there is a second viewer in here, so welcome to the show. If you're one of my friends on Facebook Messenger that I invited, please let me know that you're the one in here, and I'll be happy to give you a shout out and say hello. So regardless, thank you for joining for Madness, and I've already done a couple of Musical.ly clips. I will do some more before I close out the show, and I performed one song so far on guitar, and I will definitely do some more here in just a little bit. I was in the middle of showing you guys some of my lyrics. This is the big one. This is the one that's got like a buttload of lyrics in here. And again, just to show you guys, I mean, this, and I mean, it's unbelievable. I have a friend named Todd Fritsch I grew up with out in Fayetteville, Texas, and he's now a country musician, and I showed him a bunch of this work, and he showed it to some of the guys that have written songs for like Garth Brooks, George Strait, and stuff like that, and they were very impressed. I mean, I haven't taken the time to get all this stuff copyrighted. There's so much that goes into this stuff. I mean, I would love to begin giving my material to somebody like that and start selling some of my work in that way, but none of this stuff is copyrighted, guys. I mean, heck, I was just telling my friend Marianne earlier today that I can't even find all my old song, I Know How, Come On Home. I had all of them in one songbook, and that songbook has disappeared, say Drive or on Google Drive or anywhere like that, and it's a pain, guys. But if need be, live tracks that I've got of them, or the YouTube videos that I've got of them, and I'll just hand write down the chords and the lyrics all over again, and that's probably what I'm going to have to do at some point in time in the near future, and then I will save them and house them somewhere like Google Drive so that this issue won't happen again. But just again to show you guys a brief glimpse, I mean, this is just a random song that I grabbed. This one's called There's just sometimes I've just got some music ideas written down as far as just verses and choruses, no words. So sometimes I go both ways when it comes to doing this. I have found personally that I enjoy having the words in front of me first and then adding the chords, but other musicians will tell you that they prefer it vice versa, or just doing it all at once. So let me see here. Well, Amanda, if you're in the room, hello and welcome. And hope you are enjoying your evening. Boy, Musical.ly Madness. So that rabbit hole gone. So we'll move on. Let me here, guys. Let me actually pull out lyrics, and we'll see what next song I can do. Wrapped Up in You is a fun song. This is one I really need to work on though before I play it live. I've only around Christmas time last year, but Garth Brooks, Wrapped Up in You. I love doing country covers, guys. I'm all over the board when it comes to music. I really am. I mean, as you guys can tell on Musical.ly, I mean, I do everything from contemporary Christian artists to obviously Maroon 5 to the Beach Boys to the Beatles to one day I was bored and wanted to do a bunch of 90s songs. So I looked up the top hits of 1997 and basically performed every single one in the top 20 just as a challenge to myself because I'm weird like that. And I mean, I was doing everything from Eminem to Backstreet Boys and NSYNC to Britney Spears to Matchbox 20 to Sister Hazel. I mean, I'm everywhere, guys, everywhere. So I'm going to do Good Riddance again. I know I did that one yesterday, but I'll go ahead and perform that one again because I know that I can do that one. It's a capo list song. And I know capo list is probably not even a word, but leave it up to Denton to use words that aren't really in the dictionary. So let me find my pick, and we will give this an attempt. And I might go ahead and try doing Wrapped Up in You. And I sit there, and I was like, I'm not going to try this. And then I did it anyways. Run Around is the one I said that about. I was like, yeah, I want to slaughter it, and performed it and probably did slaughter it. So I was actually talking to Ken Block earlier on Facebook, And for those that don't know who Ken is, he's the lead singer in Sister Hazel. And I'm very glad that they enjoyed the Musically tribute that I did for them. But I was telling him I'm getting ready to go live on YouTube, and that hopefully I will not slaughter any of their songs if I do decide to perform some of the Sister Hazel tracks today. So, all right. I mean, it's about once this live feed is over, it's just very difficult for me to switch between tabs and actually respond in that way as far as typing any kind of reply. But I'll get to it. I promise I'll get to it. So it sounds pretty close. I said yesterday that I thought it was out of tune, and every time I check it, it said it wasn't. So my ear might be a little bit off. So here we go with Good Riddance slash Time of Your Life by Green Day. For those that do want to know the chords on this or are interested, I know, Bud, you play guitar, so you've probably played this one before. It's a fairly simple song, and guitar is strum patterns when you need to switch from one chord to the other, things like that. I mean, it's not necessarily just a matter of learning the chords. There's a lot more that goes into it. So here we go with Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. So in G, it goes G, C, D, G, C, D, and then it switches to E minor, D, C, G. You do that twice, and then it goes to E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor, D, G. And then that's repeated over and over again. So here we go. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life after the third introduction, guys. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf and because memories this test go on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Did not see what you said there, bud. It's popping up quickly, and again, guys, I apologize. This feed I apologize, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this based on what Bud is telling me, and that might be why I've already had a dropout for somebody that wasn't here watching it. So I apologize. I'm still going to have this uploaded so that I can check out and see what is going on with this, but we're going to just call this episode 5A, and I'll be right back with episode 5B. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me about 20, 30 minutes to set up a new feed, and we'll be back on the air in just a little while. So signing off, email me, guys. Let me know what's going on. Talk to y'all again really, really soon.